Hey everyone, put your hands together please for Khan Buckman. And give me one of them for Kelly. Or Liz. At least I got Khan's name right, I suppose. That time. Never mind. Pretty close. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. I need a drum roll, please. Excellent. Great work. Bit lame on that side, though. Oh, you should see me Irish dance. That's not pretty either. Ladies and gentlemen, an awful lot of hard work has gone into this day for a very, 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 very long time. This is a team effort, and one of the core parts of that team is going to come and talk to us now. Please welcome the Regional Disability Leadership Coordinator. I'm just going to pause now and have a wee rest. For CCS Disability Action, please welcome to the stage Prudence Walker.
Thanks, Sue. I wanted to take the opportunity to thank some of our supporters and tell you a bit about how this all came about. So first of all, I'd really like to thank Mike Chun and his organisation Play It Strange. Mike was a founding member of the band Split Ends and of the Citizen Band. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today because he's in rehearsals for a big gig they've got coming up at Play It Strange. But he really has given us a lot of support, which I'll tell you more about in a moment. I wanted to thank Andre Goldsmith and Hang Up Productions, who have done all the physical setup here, all the stage, sound and everything. Andre, you're the man, and thanks for putting up with me and being willing to take this as an opportunity to learn further about accessibility. I'd like to thank CCS Disability Action Northern Region and David Ellsbury, who's our cameraman here. So give a big round of applause for David. David too has put up with me and got to the bottom so that we are successfully streaming this live and we'll have good video coverage to use for promotion and for people to watch back, and a number of our branches to use to celebrate the International Day of Disabled People themselves in the next coming few days. I'd like to thank Ruth and Gary Jones and Amy Hartnell and the Disability Leadership, the Earthquake Disability Leadership Group for all their support in lots of ways, and thank you, Ruth, for your emceeing earlier on. Another MC, but he's actually skived off to the Wine and Food Festival. I'd like to thank Jason Phillips and Tahu FM for all their support. I wanted to tell you a little bit about our kaupapa and how we got here today. In 2012, some of you may have attended a concert that we did in Cashel Mall. And of course there wasn't much going on in Cashel Mall at that time, but we had a concert that was mixed performances, so some music, some dance, a whole lot of different things. And then in 2013 I met Mike Chun, and I was doing a leadership program that promotes accessible leadership. And he came and spoke about his work and about songwriting, which is what Play It Strange does, runs songwriting competitions in primary school. And a few months later, in 2014, I then emailed Mike because we were thinking about putting another event together to celebrate the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. And Mike was all over it. Mike had booked a flight within 24 hours to come down and talk to my colleagues and I about how we could make this great thing happen. At that time, we didn't go ahead, but since 2014, we have been dreaming this up and really just wanted to to have an environment where we could celebrate with the general public about who we are, and some of us, not me, fortunately, could get the chance to come together with other musicians of a similar musical ability and play and display their talent. So today we're not going to talk about who experiences what, we're just going to have fun. And in doing that, although you may not be able to identify it for yourself, know that we've made every effort we could at this point to make this experience as inclusive and accessible, and include as many different people in every way that we could. We acknowledge that there's still room for feedback, and we will really, there's still room for improvement, and we will really welcome your feedback after this event, because we hope that we will be able to do something like this again. If you are having a really great time and you're in a position to make a contribution to the event, please visit our Give a Little page. You can just search for Celebrate Us on Give a Little, or follow our Facebook page, NZ Celebrate Us, and you can find that link there, or share it if you're not in a position to, share it with your friends who may be, because we hope to be able to do this again. Well, that's enough for me, and we're not going to have any more speeches. We are just going to rock this. So have a great time, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Prudence Walker. This is now the interactive bit where you get to watch the backstage operation of a live show take place in real time in front of your eyes. Not often seen on a Christchurch stage. For the next 5 minutes, please watch as some of the next generation's leading lights show you how it's done. That was the big cue. Big warm up. They may now.
experiment. You know me well enough to know what that means.
We don't have lots of time. I've got to get home before he does.
That's your concern, not mine.
Oh, I'm not going to